What's up? What's up? AW here, Air Warrior. What's up, guys? How y'all today, guys? Hope you're all good. Hope you're all doing great, guys. On this Tuesday afternoon, guys. Okay. All right, guys. I'm doing tremendous, tremendous. Okay, tremendous. I'm doing good. I'm doing tremendous. Because you guys will be here in a bit. All right. You guys will be here. Got things to talk about today. Well, things. I got things that I want to talk about that I think will interest you guys. Okay, I'm gonna invite Blind it on. What are we gonna talk about today? What are we gonna talk about today, guys? Simple. Blade and other things, but mostly Blade. Blade. And I hope to see this chat start picking up. Please. There's a goal. I got a goal for you guys. 5 super chats. I made it for an hour because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be. I may not be 2 hours, so I made it for an hour. So five super chats of $2 or more. Okay. I'll show my face tomorrow for tomorrow's streams. I did say streams, possibly streams. It could be one stream. I could do 2 streams tomorrow, but it all depends. It all depends when the Fantastic Four trailer drops. Okay. Okay. All really depends on that. And yeah. So far I don't see anybody in the chat. Anybody here? I don't know where anybody is. You know, I posted this in the group chat. I mean, I hope to get new people too. Always, new subs are always welcome. Okay? New people are always welcome to watch, sub, subscribe, do all that stuff. Join membership if you want. Oh, here's the chat. Marshall Ali. All right, so TJ's here. What's up with Tony? Why no stream today? Why no Tony? No stream today. I see you stream on Tuesdays. But yeah, I do gotta. I don't know. I hope Lina joins me in the chat. I want to talk with. I want to talk with about Cape and Trunks and about his Nintendo Switch video that he's planning to make. Okay, okay. Hope to see the chat popping any minute now. TJ's in the house. May get a. Don't know where Tony is. Probably listening to somebody else. But yeah, we're gonna talk Blade. I plan to see Ironheart after this stream. Okay. I plan to watch Ironheart after this stream. Okay. And the reviews came out for this show. Why does the series came out? No idea. Yep, I heard it's like one of the lower tier according to reviews. Not good. Not good. Uh, but yeah, like I said, the show is not going to be good. But I haven't seen it for myself, so I'll give my opinion. But yeah, all right, man. So we're gonna talk Blade. Blade. This chat starts popping. I'll probably see red in a bit. You'll probably be like, "What the heck are you doing on your early, Aaron? What are you doing?" Red will be complaining. I know Red. I know red. Okay, I know how red is. But yeah, we're gonna talk Blade right now. Right now, and I'll wait for the audience to kick in. Okay, start coming in. Okay. All right. So why am I talking about Blade? Well, yesterday I believe Jurassic World had their premiere. Premiere. Jurassic World Rebirth had their premiere. Right. And in that movie, Marshall Ali is in that movie. In case you don't know. Okay. In case you don't know, he's in that movie. Okay. And as you may not know, or you may know, he's pretty. He was cast as Blade all the way back to 2019. Yeah, 2019. 6 years ago, around this time, in June, in fact, Comic Con of 2019. So basically, 6 months from a month from now. Okay, Blade was announced, and Marshall Ali was going to play the vampire hunter Blade. Okay, and since then, this this movie, has a lot of behind the scenes, has a lot of tons of behind the scenes issues and problems. New writers, new directors, things like that. As the Spawn movie Limbo. Yeah, the only difference is this is Marvel. This is Marvel, right? So this is Disney. Something's going on here. Okay. Okay. Fast forward now, 6 years later. No movie. No movie. No, no Blade movie. And why is this happening? Why? Why is this happening? Well, if yesterday's any, if yesterday's any, if yesterday's, if the news from yesterday is that gives you any sense of optimism about the Blade movie, hate to burst your bubble. There is no optimism from yesterday. It actually is going more pessimism. Pessimism. Yeah, they bought Fox Alien Predator. And based on yesterday, there's more of a pessimistic outlook for Blade. Blade based on Marshall Ali being asked at the red carpet for the premiere of Jurassic World. His answers that he gave, and I'll tell you what answers he gave. His answers that he gave about Blade don't sound don't really sound all that good, positive, exciting, whatever. Looks like it sounds worse. It sounds it sounds like it's going more in the opposite direction that this film is. We haven't really heard from Marshall Ali in a long time about this film until yesterday. Of course, they're going to bring it up. Of course, that's what they do. That's what the Hollywood trades do. They're going to bring up that. They're going to bring up the question about Blade. And man, Blade, not Blade Runner. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get to a better. Okay, I'm looking for a good article about this, guys. I'm looking for a good article. Let's go to variety, okay? Let's just go to variety and bring it up. Okay, we'll go to variety. Still wants the film Blade. Call Marvel. Let them know I'm ready. You don't believe the Feige formula can be applied to a character like Blade? Well, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. You would think they would use Werewolf by Night as anything. The only jumping point for Blade was his voice in Eternals at the end. I gotta. Okay. Why is it slow? Why is it slow all of a sudden? Okay. Sorry. My internet's being a bitch right now for some reason. Oh, I got 10 people now? Stop being a bitch, internet. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit, internet. It's not. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry. My internet's a little fucked up right now. I don't know. All of a sudden. Okay. It's almost like they don't want to talk me. They don't want me to talk about this. I'm back. It's like Marvel doesn't want me to want me to talk about this. They're trying to sabotage the stream. Fuck you, Kevin Feige. You're trying to sabotage me, bro. You're trying to sabotage me. And where? Okay. Why is this? Yeah, Feige is mad at me for some reason. Why are you pissed off at me? Why are you pissed off at me? Okay. Okay. There we go. No X Men concept art leaked. Well, maybe I don't know. I haven't checked. Did Jarbo concept art leak? Okay. All right. So okay, I'll get this article now. Okay. It's oh fuck. It's freezing. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Trouble crashing out of Twitter. Okay, there we go. There we go. Maybe this is better. No, I don't think it's a bad look at all. I don't think it's a bad look of Kevin Feige attending Super Rare Company. I don't think so. No, I don't think it's a bad look. Oh, Jarable's always crashing out. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up now. Now I got like. Okay. I mean, here's the video. Here's the video clip down here. All right. I see. Isn't he crashing all the time? It's Barry Nixon. It's been nearly 6 years since Marshall Ali stepped out on stage during Marvel Studios Hall H presentation at San Diego Comic Con, where producer Kevin Feige announced that the two-time Oscar-winning actor would be playing the Vampire Slayer Blade, rebooting the character first origin on screen by Wesley Snipes and adding him to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Since then, the project has dropped numerous directors, lost cast members, and faced several delays. Man, this doesn't this feel like the Flash movie? Flash? Doesn't this feel like the production of Flash Chaos? Right? It's like from Warner Brothers. It's like Flash, man. But but every but even though all the turbulent development, Ali told Variety he's taking keen to start filming on Blade. I admire this guy's patience. To still want to do this. I respect his patience because I don't know if I'll be patient. So being asked an interview, we're making 9 years. Can you imagine? Yeah. Call Marvel, Ali said at the New York premiere of his new film Jurassic World Rebirth. The actor kept his answer brief, and when asked, Blade production could start. I'm ready. Let them know I'm ready. Okay. So, why can't you call him, Marshall Ali? Marshall Ali, why can't you call him? I mean, come on. I think it should be up to you, your agent. I think really it should be up to you to call Marvel. I'm sure Kevin Feige or whatever Marvel Studios is willing to set up a meeting with you. I mean, yeah, they probably have a bunch of meetings scheduled, a bunch of shit on their schedule on their calendar, but you should try calling them. Maybe it should be up to you. Isn't that how? Isn't that how you got Blade accepted in the first place? Like Blade wasn't even on the calendar, right? Like on their plans in the first place. Isn't that how you got convinced Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios excuse me, to do Blade by calling and setting up a meeting, or your representatives call to set a meeting? Why can't you do the same thing and get an update? Get an update. Are you too scared? Get an update, man. Get an update. So you can freaking maybe get an update. And if you know it's an answer you don't like, move on maybe. Okay. Like, come on. December of 2028. Okay. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe you should call them. You call them. I know you're being cheeky there, but it's just those words don't sound optimistic. I skipped a whole paragraph. 50 Cent, Green Line, everything low. Last October, Disney removed Blade from its release calendar altogether, taking it off the November 7th, 2025 release date that came after numerous prior delays. The film's first release date was November 3rd, 2025. Yeah, this movie was supposed to come out 2 years ago. You remember in November, the Marvels took its place, but this movie was supposed to come out 2 years ago, man. Like the show Ironheart was supposed to come out. Look at the production hell of this film. It's good to see you, 56. 56. 50 Cent is 50 Cent is Tyler Perry for Hood Folks. Okay. The project first saw filmmaker Basim Tariq sign on to direct the movie before he exited in September 22, roughly 2 months before the planned production started. Since then, director Jan Demanger has also joined and exited. Actors Aaron Pierre and Delroy Lindo were reportedly attached to star alongside Ali, but both have since revealed they have left the project. Oh my god, this is a mess. This is a mess. And look where Aaron Pierre is now. Look where Aaron Pierre is now. Right? Look where he is now. Now he's Hal Jordan. And it's probably better for him because Hal Jordan's a major character. Major character. Okay? Major character, right? More major character than whatever character he's going to play here. So, I think Aaron Pierre definitely upgraded. Upgraded. Okay? It's really exciting conceptually, but it's also exciting in terms of the character that was going to form. And then, for whatever, he just went off the rails. Lindo told Entertainment Weekly about the project back in April. Well, I didn't see that. Wow, that back in April, huh? Oh. Back in November, Feige said that Marvel Studios was still committed to Blade. Speaking at Disney D23 Brazilian, we love the character, we love Marshall's take on him, and rest assured, whenever we change direction with the project or are still figuring out how it fits in our schedule, we let the audience know you're up to date on what's happening. You see here, that's bullshit. That's BS. That's BS. That's BS. Okay? We love Marshall's take on the film, then why are you having issues? Why are you having problems? Different directors, cast leaving, maybe different writers. Kevin Feige's not trying to look like the bad guy here, right? Because Kevin Feige is not trying to. He's not really trying to look like a bad guy here. Really, he's trying to save face. He's trying to be, he's trying to make himself look good. It's not working, Kevin. It's not working because that paragraph right there, those from that interview, I don't believe that for a second. You love Marshall Ali's take. Then what's the fucking issue with the film? Why is it taking so long? If you love Marshall Ali's take, then wouldn't you love that back in 2019? When his idea of Blade would be back in 2019? So, what's the difference now? Hibba-jibbity. What's the difference now then? If you love his take, I'm sure he pitched a take to you back in 2019. You can't say that. Oh, I love Marshall Ali's take. I mean, okay, then why is it taking you? Why is it been 6 years, not even in production, and you say, yeah, we still love Marshall Ali's take? I'm like, if you like his take, why are you having these issues? Why are you having these issues? Okay, creative issues. It seems like creative issues. This doesn't make sense. This is definitely Kevin Feige. They're just trying to make himself look good, make himself really look good here. Not say the truth. He's not. Here's the thing. He's not gonna flat out say Blade is canceled. It's not happening. He's not gonna say that because he also put himself in a hole. Marvel Studios put himself in a hole of Blade with Eternals. The after credits scene when you just hear his voice. Right? You just hear his voice. With Dave Whitman in the sword. I forget what the sword's called again. Shit. Fuck. That's a Neko sword. There's not Excalibur. Oh, I forget the sword. But the sword. Okay, And you hear Blade's voice. Remember, you hear Blade's voice. You only hear his voice, but you don't see him. But Marvel put himself in a hole because of that, assuming we're going to get Blade in the very near future. But it's been, what, 3 years? Almost 4 years since Eternals, right? It's been 6 years since Blade was announced, and 4 years since Eternals. 4 years since we get some, not a glimpse of Blade, but some idea of Blade, I guess. If it was a glimpse of Blade, it would have to be like him physically. We have to see him, right? But we don't see him, we just hear his voice. Well, guess what? Too bad, man. You fucked everything up. You screwed everything up. You're making yourself look bad with this movie just because you're afraid. Okay? They're playing it safe. Yeah, they're trying to play it safe. That's what they're trying to do. That's what I think they're trying to do. Now, where is Blinded? Where is my boy Blinded? Okay. Blinded, get your butt in here if you're listening. Red, where are you? Hello, Anthony. Yeah, they're kind of sweeping Eternals under the rug, kind of. Kind of. Hey, Degrassi, what? Degrassi, you still there, buddy? Okay. Ali's last update on the project was in December 2023 when he said, I'm really encouraged with the direction of the project. We'll be back to relatively soon. 2 years later, 2 years. So he was positive back in 2023, in December 2023. But now, with this answer, something either he was lying back then or bullshitting or trying to keep everything positive, or something, a turn just happened. Something that he's heard something or whatever, something's going on that made him change his tune differently, because maybe he can't keep on his act. He can't keep on his act trying to be positive with this film, right? I know he's trying. He still wants to do it. He still wants to do it. But when you say call Marvel, I mean, maybe you should call Marvel. Maybe your agent, your manager, whoever, your publicist, whatever. I don't care. Your team, you yourself. No, you haven't, Degrassi. No, you haven't, buddy. No, you haven't. Okay. But maybe you should. Yeah, he would have left a long time ago if he wanted to. But maybe you should call them, because you see you're positive back in 2023, and then you got asked last night, and you said call Marvel. Call Marvel. You tell them to call Marvel. I still want to do it. There's something changed over that year and a half, almost 2 years. Almost something has changed, and you change your outlook on the film. You still want to do it, but you are leaving it up to Marvel. Punishment Spider movie. Blade is still MMA. Yeah. Get this, okay? Like, this movie is in limbo because it is not canceled, but it's not filming. It's still greenlit, right? So it's in limbo. It's in between, right? Like most films are technically in limbo, right? Most stuff is greenlit, haven't begun filming, or not canceled. A lot of things are really in limbo. It's just this. Like, has there been any other Marvel MCU property that had this much issues, problems getting off the ground, anything? Because this is headed towards Flash territory. This is Flash territory. What was right? The Flash movie, what was it, greenlit in 2015, 2016, and we saw like 7-8 years later, it's heading into Flash territory. How many directors did the Flash have until they landed on Emissioni? They're committed. They're committed to Blade. And is it possible? I'm saying this is possible that we're trying to figure out the other stuff that fit in the supernatural world of things. I mean, the closest thing that we have to supernatural horror besides Blade is maybe Werewolf by Night and Agatha. Agatha, is that it? The Richard stuff? Maybe that's it. Are they trying to work around that and like, come on, guys, like, are you trying? I want to know what's really behind the scenes. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Marvel, call me. You call them. You call them. You call them, bro. You call them. You call them. You call them. You should call Marvel. You should call Marvel and be like, let them know. And I know Marvel is always secretive. They're always secretive, even with the people even the so-called, even the people they hire for their films, casting their films are always secretive. But this is you pitching this film, so I think you have the right to know what's going on with this film. Okay, I think you have the right to know. Yeah, I think the right to call them, not have them call you. I think you, Marshall Ali, you should call them. You, you should call them and try to set up a meeting and see where this movie is going. You know, ask Kevin Feige, ask whoever's directing, whoever's working on this, specifically Kevin Feige. You know, get a meeting with Kevin Feige and his others lead executive producers, whatever, his cronies. I'll call them his cronies. And you do this, all right? You find out. Don't have them call you. You find out because this is you. You're the one who wanted this. So I think you should take the initiation to call them. Okay? I'm just saying. If you convince somebody or a business to make something of yours, to work with them, and they have been silent and haven't been moving forward with it, it's not up to them to contact you. Maybe you should try to contact them and see what's up. Okay? So you call them, Marshall Ali. I'm just saying, you call them because they're playing with you, man. They're playing with you. Okay? They are fucking playing with you. You call them, okay? Call them. Matter of fact, want me to call them for you? I'll call Kevin Feige out as a line for you. No, I'm kidding. I don't know his phone number. My God, like seriously, I think you should call them, Mr. Feige. Call Mr. Feige. Because really, you're the one who pitched him to this idea. Maybe they were just being nice. We really like this. Yeah. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? You know what's ironic? Marvel said they had no plans to do a Blade movie, right? So Marshall Ali comes in, convinces back in 2019, right, to do a Blade movie. Feige and Marvel Studios to do a Blade movie, right? Mike Flanagan was working on a Clayface script. James Gunn, Peter Safran, had no plans to do a Clayface movie. And it's being diplomatic. Exactly. I think you should get to a point where he shouldn't be diplomatic. Sorry. Okay. But it's funny, like if you Clayface, right? Written by Mike Flanagan, right? James Gunn and Safran had no plans to put a Clayface movie by the DCU, but they like Mike Flanagan's script so much that we're gonna greenlight this movie, right? Then about I don't know, December, November this year, they confirmed they're doing this movie. This movie is greenlit. They got a director. They got a freaking director, right? They got the writers kind of not really changing much of stuff of Mike Flanagan's screenplay. They got a director, they got a lead actor, and they're going to production. They're going to production in a couple months. You see the irony here between these two studios? It's like, get your shit together, Marvel. Like, what happened? Like, what happened after Endgame? Why? Why are you Endgame? Every lead up to Endgame, you just has such a cohesive strategy. Then after Endgame, is it because of too many Disney Plus shows? Is it because you want like 3 or 4 movies a year? Like, what the fuck happened? Is it because of greed? I think it's maybe because of greed. Okay, like what? And it was the same people that worked on Marvel too. Yeah, like it changed more than letting on. It's like, and when after Infinity Saga, nobody majors moved or left Marvel Studios. They still had what's his Nate Moore, Kevin Feige. They still had who's the girl? Is it Victoria Alonso? Victoria Alonso, right? Victoria Alonso. I know she's gone. They still had her. They still had some of the top people that worked with Kevin Feige. Now over the years, now over the past few years, Victoria Alonso. I think it's Victoria Alonso has moved on. Nate Moore, I think, is moving on, right? Um, like what is this? What is this? It's like Clayface has changed. Yeah, but the thing is, actually, I don't think Clayface is gonna end up like blind, like not like blinded, like Blade, blinded because it's BL, like Blade, right? Like Blade. I don't think it's gonna be pushed back, right? I don't think it's gonna be pushed back. This I don't understand how Marvel fucked it like with this film. He's trying to be diplomatic, but like he doesn't know. Degrassi, he doesn't know. He's trying to be diplomatic. He's trying to be nice. He's trying to be professional, right? Okay. The thing is, when people try to be diplomatic, the thing is when people try to be diplomatic, it usually means they're not happy. They're not happy. They're frustrated, right? Usually, usually, right? Yeah, I'm hey Marvel, call me, but call me. Like I don't know what's happening, but Marvel, I'm ready. Call me. Okay, I don't like. He's trying to be nice because he doesn't look like a jerk or anything like that. Okay, it's okay. Usually means when somebody's trying to be diplomatic and in that way, not trying to bash, not trying to insult, not trying to attack. Usually means they're not happy with the direction. Okay. Yeah, I think he said. I think he said Degrassi. I think he said Black Panther 3 is his last one, right? I think after Black Panther 3, he's moving on, right? I remember that, right? I think after Black Panther 3, that's his last. That'll be after that he's moving from Marvel Studios. That's what I believe he said. So yeah, he'll be a second producer on that. I mean, technically, he can still be a second producer if you know he'll work in the thing anymore. But yeah, I believe he did say after Black Panther 3, he's moving on. He's moving on. But just diplomatic means, yeah, I'm not happy. Trying right, not trying to stop Disney or Marvel because he wants to work with them, but he's frustrated. He's frustrated. He wants this to get off the ground. He's frustrated, right? And there's okay. He's frustrated. Okay. He's. I don't blame him for being frustrated. Okay. But the worst thing they could have done, Marvel, the worst thing they've done, and people love this, is actually put Wesley Snipes, Blade, in Deadpool. That was the worst thing they could have done because of because of the problems they're having in the Blade movie and stuff. The worst thing they could have done was have Wesley Snipes Blade as a variant in Deadpool Wolverine. That, while it was great to see, if you really look at it, was a mistake on Marvel's part. Okay? That was a mistake. That was a mistake on a good mistake because people loved it. But if they really, but I don't know if I can classify it as a good mistake. Okay. Yeah, and Armor Wars is another one. The thing is, Armor Wars was canceled, right? Actually did cancel Armor Wars, right? They actually did cancel Armor Wars, right? So, and it's funny, Armor Wars was. I mean, this happened back a couple 2 or 3 years ago. Armor Wars was supposed to be Don Cheadle's last movie on his contract at the time. This last thing for the MCU. This is before Secret Invasion. A year before he said it, before Secret Invasion. And Armor Wars was, and his contract at the time of Marvel was his supposed last Marvel project. Obviously, they could renegotiate, they could extend. Obviously, I mean, like, but that's what he did say. And Armor Wars has been canceled. So, and I don't think Don. I mean, I know he's gonna be Avengers Doomsday, but I don't think Don Cheadle's name was on the chairs. I don't remember seeing his names among the Doomsday chairs. Avengers Cast Doomsday 5-hour presentation chairs, where you stared at chairs for 12 minutes, 12 minutes for 5 fucking hours. What a waste of time, man! What a waste of time. Don't ever do that again, Marvel. Don't ever do that again, ever. Seriously, this I remember. Me and Blind were on a stream a couple weeks ago, and yeah, and if you watch, see show so John Campia sometimes has production costume designers, right? Costume designers who help design the costumes for the cast and crew, right? They had what's her name? Ruth Carter? Is that her name? Ruth Carter? Yeah, Ruth Carter, very well known costume designer on movie sets, right? They had, I think it was, I think it was Robert interviewing her. It wasn't Campy. I think it might have been Robert because it might have been more Robert's thing, right? I know you don't like the guy Degrassi, but it'd be more his thing. Yeah, Drunk Bob. Okay, I think it was him. I think it was Ruth Carter who worked on the Sinners, who worked on Sinners, right? Who did she did the costume design for Sinners, right? Other southern like appearances for the characters, right? I mean, she admits she thought she could do something similar to Blade because at the time period of where Blade is supposed to take place, the 20s or 30s, right, or something like that, right? Maybe even earlier, where Sinners takes place around that time too. That originally was supposed to be like Blade. It's kind of like Sinners stole the idea from Blade. Blade. about having a setting with vampires in the south, not in the south, but specific time period. Time period. Okay, and well, that didn't happen. It sounds like that's changed. It might sound like Blade if they ever get Blade. Blade might take place in the present time. I don't think Blade's gonna take place in the past anymore. I think it's gonna change to present time. Present time. They're gonna have to find a way to explain how vampires existed in the MCU. Okay. Well, okay. So we just have to find a way how they're gonna explain vampires in the MCU. I mean, they found a way to explain witches. So why not vampires? Okay, they've been hiding this whole time. You see what the okay. Oh yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea. I think that's a good idea, Degrassi. I think actually I like that idea. I like that idea where you see Blade battle the villain of in the past, and that villain is back in the future. Not a bad idea actually. It could be somebody like Dracula. It could be like what's his name? Frost, not Frost. Is it Frost? Whatever. I think that's not a bad idea. Okay, like Highlander when they did the past and present, basically do the same thing with Blade. Yeah, it'll be a copy of Highlander, but it works with Blade. Okay, it's like I don't know what the fuck is happening like with this movie. I mean, I don't know if Marvel. I honestly don't know if Marvel knows what's happening. I really don't know if Marvel knows what's happening. Leave Marshall. Leave the MCU when you get the chance. Oh, look who's back. Look who's back from the dead. No, I'm kidding. I don't know about this. I don't feel confident in this. Okay. Red, red, red. Red is here. It's good to see. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all that. I'm not ending this. But yeah, man. 5 super chats and I show my face tomorrow. Alright, disliking us. Shut up. I'm sorry, I was reading something. Okay. It's good to see you, Red, anyway. um, but yeah, so I don't think Blade is happening. Any anytime future. Sounds like Marshall Ali doesn't believe it either. Doesn't feel like it's happening. All right. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Shut up, Red. Let's see what's up. Looking what's up. All right. Okay, nothing. No, you don't even think about. All right. So apparently the Superman reactions are good, but that's exaggerating a bit. Jurassic World apparently is mixed. It's mixed. I know. Well, Cabia saw a screening and he did not like Jurassic World Rebirth. He said he thought it was actually worse than the last two. Okay, he thought it was actually worse than the last two. Two. Okay, and Ironheart is let's see. Ironheart's doing decent. Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, it's getting review bomb right now. How can you review the first three episodes? Like, it's getting review bomb, right? So, and how do you know it's getting review bomb? Because the first three episodes is dropped and it's already at 55% audience score. A 68% critic score. But look at this, 61%, 100 plus from audience. So Ironheart is getting review bomb, mega review bomb. Now, the thing about Baby Ironheart, I don't think it's like I haven't seen it, but I don't have any faith in it. Okay, I don't have faith in this show. Okay, don't even think about it, Red. I'll review bomb your stream whenever you stream. Okay, we haven't streamed in a while, so it is game review bomb, but the critic score is in the high 60s. But I don't think that's take that a grain of salt. I just don't have. I just there's no reason for me to believe the show is good. Okay, comes out today. The reviews came out. Reviews start coming out as soon as the show debuted. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign. Okay, not a good sign. Not a good sign. I'll be watching. I'll be watching after the stream. Actually, I'll be watching the first. If I ended a streamer, I might watching the first three episodes. My only thing is, I might only watch the show Battlefield. I might only watch the show for like if there's a manifesto reveal. And 56K, what's up? 56K, it's good to see you here. You're a member, right? 56K, yeah, you're a member. Um, I know Blinded. I think it's getting Death Stranding too. So yeah, Blinded. He's working on a video on his main channel. Grain of pepper. I don't know. Grain of pepper, shaker, pepper in the shaker, and right. So Blinded, I think he's doing a video on for his main channel on the Nintendo Switch. He doesn't have it, but he got to play it, and he's gonna give his honest keyword honest review of Nintendo Switch. But he's also in the process of making that other channel, Capes and Trunks, the comic book channel. Still need to finish the first 56K. I never played them. Death Stranding. L. I'll be quiet, Red. Okay. So yeah, look out for Blind. I think this week he'll have that stuff ready. All right. All right. Like really, he will. He will. Uh, Capes and Trunks. He really knows what his first topic's gonna be. I mean, we talked about Absolute Batman. Okay. Oh my God. You know, you're doing that when he's not here to defend himself. When he's not here to defend himself from you. It's not really a walking game. Well, now you can get pregnant. Norman Reedus gets pregnant in the game. Norman Reedus gets pregnant. Okay, I probably won't play it. But the one game I do plan to get, and one of the few games I do plan to get, is probably like Gears of War in August. And other games, man. Donkey Kong for sure. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. I know you would, but 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 he would say something back. He'll say something back. That's the thing. All right. Does he have a butt baby? I don't know. I don't know. Let's fix his Twitter account so we can add him to the cult chat. Oh, he doesn't have one. Can't even corn on Twitter anymore. Yes, you can. You can still use corn on Twitter. Yes, you can. You can. Elon hasn't censored that. You can. Okay, you can. But we want to. I do. We want to add him to the cult group chat. We do. We do. I mean, look. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun taking digs at Jarble yesterday in the group chat. Okay, it it was fun. I mean, okay. Um, talk a little bit sports. No, I'm not gonna talk sports. Oh yeah. Oh, a little bit of entertainment news. Uh, John Cena says he likes wrestling more than acting. John Cena says he loves wrestling more than acting. And I'm like, John, then why are you wrestling, bro? Bro, why are you still wrestling? Garble blocked. Yeah, I'm blocked by Jarble too. I didn't even know I was blocked. But I blocked from Jarble too, man. He blocked me too. You know how I know it's blocked from Jarble? No, I know it's blocked from Jarble. I was checking out what got red blocked, right? And I saw the name Jarble. He tagged Jarble because he replied to him, right? He replied to him, right? So I clicked on it and I realized I was blocked by him. I yeah, but yeah. So John Cena says he likes wrestling more than acting. I'm like, okay, John, quit after Peacemaker Cup. Don't retire. Stay in wrestling. Go to AEW. You can mess up Red's favorite promotion. Okay. Uh, Yesterday was the greatest day of your life. Yesterday was a great day. It was a great day. It was. All right, so yeah, short stream, an hour stream today, guys. Hour today. Tomorrow, bit of a more busier day than tonight. Tomorrow, my loser friends. No, you're not losers. You're good friends. You're good friends. Tomorrow, it joined the top. It get me so angry, to be honest. All right, that's why I said it. So tomorrow, guys, Fantastic Four. I assume the final trailer will drop. It is a final trailer, most likely. Will drop. I assume the final trailer of Fantastic Four is gonna drop. If it drops at 9 a.m., I won't have a live stream for that. I'll just make a reaction to the trailer video. But if it drops before 9 a.m., after 9 a.m., like say 10, 11, 12, I'll have a stream set up for those times, okay? Like I have it set up for 10 a.m. tomorrow right now. So if it drops at 9, that stream is getting deleted, okay? If it drops at 10, we're going live, okay? But if it doesn't drop at 10, I'm changing it to 11. If it doesn't drop at 11, yes, like sources high. If it doesn't drop at 11, I'm changing it to 12 because it most likely will drop at 12 noon, right? Usually 9 or noon is usually when trailers drop. So once again, if it drops at 9 a.m. Eastern time, we're in the time zone I'm in, I'm not doing a live stream for that. Okay, I'll make a reaction video. But if I'll be up after 9, don't get me wrong, I'll be up after 9 and be ready for 10. Okay, I won't be up during 8 and 9. I'll be up after 9. So if it doesn't drop then, it drops at 10, around 10, I'll have the live stream live then. Okay, if it doesn't drop at 10, I'll change it to 11. If it doesn't drop at 11, I'll change it to noon, and most likely it will drop at noon. Okay, most likely it will drop at noon. Okay, if it doesn't drop at 9. Okay, let me see. Okay, I don't know when it drops, right? But yeah, the purge. All right. So okay. So I might see you at 10, might see you at 11, might see you at 12. I'll definitely have a reaction video if it drops at 9. And then I'll have a comic book video haul of what I collected from yesterday, comic books. And then not 9. I don't know why I said 9, but later tonight we'll go over the trailer and a more in-depth breakdown look at it with guests, with you guys, and me blinded, all that. And then Thursday, I don't know. Do Thursday? I won't. I don't know what I'm gonna do Saturday, but Sunday we're definitely gonna do AEW the tracks. Okay, we're gonna do the track. Yeah, stop me giving him a membership gift. You love this channel, Red. That's why you're in it. TJ, subscribe to him if you're here. But yeah, baby oil running low. You'll still be a member. All right. So yeah, that's my schedule for tomorrow. Okay. So for guaranteed 100% is the comic book haul video and in depth trailer of the final trailer of in depth breakdown the final of the Final Fantastic Four First Steps trailer. Right, that'll be 100% guaranteed tomorrow. Whereas 50-50 is a live stream of the final trailer early in the morning, or a trailer reaction to the movie, depending what time. What time? Red. I don't have the clip here, but if I did, I'll show you a clip of something that piss you off. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow then. All right. Take care, guys. Bye. Is he there?